Guys know, people were praising Donald Trump, Republicans even saying that he should get the Nobel Peace Prize because of this historic peace talks that have been going on with North Korean leader Kim Jong-un. Republicans saying that Donald Trump's tweets and being a strong man is the reason why it worked and why he came to the table. We're going to be looking back at something that Sargon of Akkad said about this. Check it out.
I think his international diplomacy was surprisingly effective. This is another thing that drives me crazy about the left is they don't. Oh, the left's become really obsequious, you know, like Kim Jong Un, right? He's a dictator. There is only one thing a dictator understands, and that's strength. They are the sole point of force in their country. All power comes from them, and people freaked out when Trump just started trash talking him on Twitter. But that's the best way to do it. You know, you've got to knock this little man back into line. He's got to understand his place in the pecking order because he thinks that his place is at the very top. And like the Obama administration treating him with kid gloves, it's like, dude, go in there and fucking shake his shit up. You know, and that's what Trump did on Twitter. And lo and behold, I mean, I know he's like, well, if you're doing exercises now, I'm going to renege on this meeting. But it's the only way to deal with these people.
Okay, so I would actually disagree on what you just said. I don't think that had anything to do with it. I would think that it had to do with, and I think that this is what happened. Is basically, I don't know really how deep I want to get into this, but basically after the former South Korean president was convicted and put in jail, the new president, Moon Jae-in, he is somebody who had run on peace, and that's what he has been doing for a long time. And he's giving credit to Trump because he knows that there were reports that Trump was pressuring him to give him credit, as well as he knows that that's the best way to get it through, because if he doesn't get credit, he's going to throw a wrench in. And now what we have now is I've read some reports that summit talks may have been canceled. So I don't think that was caused, but I don't think it's an interesting enough topic to get into.
Yeah, well, I think it is an interesting topic, but it is kind of off topic. But I think that this is just a sort of left-wing narrative in order to downplay Trump's effect on this. I mean, you can't say that Trump hasn't had a massive effect on the politics of the region just by using his Twitter account, which is pretty amazing. And I think he does have a key role in that, because it's all to do with the psychology of the person that he's attacking on Twitter, basically. But yeah,
fast forward just about a week, and Donald Trump has now canceled his summit talks with North Korea, with Kim Jong-un. And even now, Kim Jong-un's saying, oh, we'll still meet with Trump. Trump being really weird about it. Essentially what happened is they tried invoking the Libya model, Mike Pence did, and then North Korea responded to this, calling him a political dummy, because what is the Libya model? The Libya model is we take your nukes and then we kill you, for Kim Jong-un. So essentially, we get you to denuclearize. We take your nukes and we kill you. That's what they did to Gaddafi in Libya. But the point here being that now we have Donald Trump destroying summit talks, and, you know, it's ridiculous because he's now pulled out and just destroyed diplomacy, just like he has with the Iran deal. His diplomacy is complete shit, whether it be, you know, pulling out of the Paris Climate Agreement, or whether it be destroying our relations with Palestine and making it so that Palestinian leader Mahmoud Abbas has to come out and say the U.S. can no longer be a mediator, we have to look to the UN, or whether it be the Iran deal, or whether it be this. Now he is just completely a terrible, you know, destruction when it comes to diplomacy. Now, what do they cite often for Trump being the reason why this happened? They often cite South Korean president, Moon Jae-in, stating that Donald Trump deserves credit despite the fact that he's taking part in strategic flattery. Here's what the South Koreans said in response to this. They said, "We are attempting to make sense of what precisely President Trump means." And so they're essentially in panic because they're going, what the fuck is Trump doing? He's destroying the peace talks that we've been, you know, going at it and fighting for this whole time. And, you know, it proves that Donald Trump is shit on diplomacy. He's complete garbage on diplomacy. He's not diplomatic in the slightest. And he's destroyed, whether it be our Israeli-Palestinian relations when trying to get peace there, whether it be trying to get some denuclearization / peace in the Middle East with the Iran deal, whether it be the Paris Climate Agreement, and now this. And there are other things as well that he has destroyed diplomatically, and it's a very scary prospect. But the idea that Donald Trump got Kim Jong-un to the table from tweets is ridiculous.